Mm, yesterday class.
Mm-hmm.
Yesterday class studied.
Mm-hmm.
Come on
Good.
is expression to say hurry up.
Nice. Nice.
Come in.
Mm-hmm.
It's expression to give permission to enter.
Very good. Uh-huh. Correct.
Come from.
Mm-hmm.
For example, I come from Veracruz.
Good. Okay. Okay. Mm-hmm.
Come out.
Come out. Okay.
And come together.
Come together. Very good. Which is no. In this case, it was not come together. It was come along.
Okay, come along.
Mm-hmm.
And rank up.
Mm-hmm.
Show up.
Correct.
And come up.
Good. Okay. Okay. Come. You said after come along. What?
Come along.
Mm-hmm. After come along, what did you say?
Rank up.
Rank up. Okay. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
Show up.
Show up. Okay.
And come up.
Okay, that sounds good. That's good. So phrasal verbs are, of course, there are levels. You know, in this case, I combined. I make a combination. The last class was a combination about advanced advanced phrasal verbs and intermediate phrasal verbs. What you need to do is to detect the level of the phrasal verb. Or I will give you intermediate phrasal verbs only. So when you continue progressing, when you continue scaling your level, getting a higher level, I'm going to give you more difficult phrasal verbs. Okay? So in this moment, we are only going to check intermediate. Okay?
Okay.
So look at this part, and I'm going to show you common B1 phrasal verbs. Every month after this moment, we are going to check 10 different phrasal verbs that you can use today. Okay? 10. So let's go from the first one. In order to understand phrasal verbs, you need to take this into consideration. Okay? Please observe this. There are two types of phrasal verbs, right? Some phrasal verbs are separable. What is a separable phrasal verb? A separable phrasal verb are verbs that can be broken up by other words. You can introduce a word between. For example, the word pick up. Are you familiar with the word pick up?
Yes, I remember the A level A1.
Correct. And you saw pick up, no?
Yes.
Like when you go to the store and you pick up some sodas, or you have a son in the school and you pick up your son, pick up your daughter from the school, no? Well, look at the example here and look at the position of my pencil. Okay, my pencil in the first example is after the phrasal verb. I just picked up my pencil. So picked up is the verb, and then after you have my pencil. In the second example, the word picked up is separated by my pencil. So I just picked my pencil up. See what I mean?
Okay. Mm-hmm.
That's why they are called separable. Separable and non-separable phrasal verbs. How do you know if a phrasal verb is separable? The only form, the only way to understand if it's separable or non-separable is listening to American people talk. This is the only way you can learn if the verb is separable or not. Okay? That's the only way you can check it. Right?
Right, teacher.
Good. So it's about being listener, listener, listener. How often do you listen to movies in English?
Could you repeat the question, teacher?
Mhm. How often do you watch movies in English?
Mm, mm, 2 times of the weekend
Mhm.
of the
Two
week
times,
of the
two,
week.
2 times a week.
Okay, 2 times a week.
Exactly, 2 times a week of the weekend. No, a week. Okay, 2 times a week. And do you watch these movies with Spanish subtitles?
No, in English.
In English subtitles?
Uh-huh.
Well, that's an excellent, excellent practice. After this class, I need you to detect phrasal verbs. You need to start finding phrasal verbs in the subtitles. Because in English, phrasal verbs are more common than normal verbs. Phrasal verbs are very, very common in casual conversations, etc.
Okay, teacher.
Mhm. That's the one. That's the one.
Mhm.
So, watching movies, you will detect these words. Now, I'm gonna show you some of the most principal, but useful. Okay. Number one.
Um,
Just a second. Just a second. I'm showing you here. Okay. 10 most common phrasal verbs. Now 10 common B1 phrasal verbs. Okay. Please read the introduction.
10 common B1 phrasal verbs. Little by little, you really you'll realize that phrasal verbs enrich the semantics of English exponentially.
Yes, yes.
Each one can have different meanings and uses depending on the context.
Good. That's it. What do you understand? Do you know what is enrich?
Uh, in Spanish, it's like enriquecer.
Yes. But in English?
Mm,
Yes, Try to think in English.
Uh, I mm, I I don't remember the word. um,
Well, try to give an easy synonym.
okay. Mm,
To make what?
mm, uh, 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 I remember the word. The
Okay.
feedback.
Feedback, but feedback is not a verb. Enrich is a verb.
Okay.
Let me help you with the synonym. Enrich is similar to make better.
Okay.
To
Mm-hmm.
make better, to have a bigger, an exponential, an exponential practice. No, an exponential, a better potential. Okay, to enrich is to get a bigger potential on the semantics. Semantics are the meanings of the words. Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
So if you have more meanings in your mind, more English you will speak.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Okay.
let's try with the first one. You know this one. Look at number one. Action.
Hang out
Mhm.
in brackets with
With.
uh, spend time with.
Exactly. This is the meaning. When you spend time with people, it's a A1 meaning, A1 synonym. Spend time. No, it's not like A2. A2 synonym, spend time with. Do you remember what is spend time?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
Right? So read the example.
I enjoy hanging out with my friends at weekends, especially when we go to the cinema or shopping center.
That's right. To hang out is to have your friends and your family together with you.
Okay.
You spend time with them. Question. Give me an example with hang out.
Mm, I I like I like I like hang out.
I like hang out. You have two verbs.
Okay. I like to hang out uh, with my sisters.
I like to hang out with your sisters. Excellent. That's correct. Now replace hang out with the A2 synonym.
Okay. I like to spend time with my sisters.
Exactly. I like to spend time with my sisters. I like to hang out with my sisters. You see?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
That is correct. Very good. Very good. Let's go with number two. Number two goes like this. Mm, this is number 2. Action.
Get into.
Mm-hmm.
Level A2,
Mm-hmm.
meaning start linking. No,
Sorry, it was the
no,
opposite.
no. Meaning
Mm-hmm.
start liking.
Exactly. That's much better. Sorry, my punctuation was incorrect. Yeah. It was get into. A2 meaning start liking. What do you mean start liking? Let's say last year I didn't know. I no no no. When I was younger, I didn't like horror movies, right? But when I grew up, I started liking horror movies. So
Okay, okay,
I
okay.
complete my
I
sentence.
I get into.
But get is in present. But I am an adult. I was an adult before, so
I got.
exactly
I got into
into what?
into movies.
What type of movies? My example had a specific.
Mm,
Again. When I was younger,
mhm.
I didn't like horror movies.
Okay.
When I grew up, I
I got into horror movies.
watch out. Movies is plural. You cannot say
Okay. Into
ah.
a horror movie.
No, because now you are speaking about only one horror movie.
Okay. Um, uh, you you got into
Uh-huh.
into into why into a horror.
But why only one? I like many. In fact, I like many horror movies.
Mhm.
So what is the correct form?
Uh, you got
Mhm.
to into into any horror movies.
Into any, eliminate any. If it's plural, it's not necessary to specify.
Okay.
Mhm.
Uh, uh, I remember. Uh, you got into horror movies.
Exactly. There you go. I got into horror movies. Please read the example in order to understand this better.
Mm,
Read. Read the example.
okay. I got into jo- judging,
Okay. Wait. This is
jogging.
yeah. Yes. Do you know what is jogging?
No, teacher.
Okay, no problem. This is jogging.
Okay.
It's like running is the action, but jogging is the exercise,
Mhm.
right? So let's go. Just a second. Action.
I got into jogging about a year ago. I feel much fitter than I used to.
I used to feeder the. Do you understand feeder?
No, teacher.
Okay, fitter. Fitter is a description and it's comparing. This is the termination er. So when you don't compare, the adjective is
Mm, fit.
exactly. And you understand fit. You know, fitness,
Mm-hmm.
fit,
Okay.
right? So
Yes, teacher.
this person feels much fitter than before,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yes, teacher. I understand.
Perfect. Give me an example.
With get into.
We get into.
Okay. Mm, I I I I got into the the dreams.
You got into dreams.
Dreams.
Shrimps? Oh,
Uh-huh.
shrimps. The food.
Uh-huh.
Oh, interesting. You got into shrimps when and why?
Mm, mm, I got into dreams.
Mhm.
Um, when I tried um, uh,
You got into shrimps when you tried.
um,
I'm going to connect my computer, eh?
mhm.
You got into shrimps, uh-huh. When you
Okay.
tried what?
I got into dreams
Mhm.
when I tried
Mhm.
um, when I tried um, when I tried in the house my friend.
Okay. When you tried what?
I tried dreams.
Exactly. But what is the words we use to avoid repetition?
Okay.
When I tried,
When I tried the dreams.
you are
No.
repeating
When I
information.
okay. I
When,
got I got into dreams
uh-huh.
when I tried in the house my friend.
Yeah, but tried what? You said the shrimps, right? It's necessary to collocate the shrimps, but it's not necessary to repeat. What is the what do we use to avoid repetition?
Mm,
For example, when I say I like sushi, sushi is the best. Sushi is Japanese. Sushi is, and I repeat sushi. What is
okay.
the correct word to replace the word sushi to eliminate repetition?
Them.
Exactly, a pronoun.
Okay.
That's correct. Again.
Okay, I got into dreams when I tried them in the house my friend.
In the house, my friend, connect. In the house, my friend. You need to connect. What is a connector for? Possession.
In the house of my friend.
In the house of your friend, complete idea.
I got into dreams when I tried them in the house of my friend.
Excellent. This is English, Sochu.
Hi, teacher. I don't believe it.
You don't believe? What a wonderful reaction. A wonderful reaction. Because yes, you are it's using phrasal verbs in the in a way that you can understand. You know?
Okay.
Very good. Very, very good, Sochil. Okay, let's try with the next one. Okay? The next one goes with oh, super interesting. My neighbor has a party. Okay. Try with this one, number 3.
Yes. Okay.
Action.
Okay. Be into. Equal like.
Exactly.
I am into reading in my free time. It helps me to relax.
There we go. So the A2 synonym is the word like. If you replace the word, it says I like reading in my free time. You see?
Okay.
So this expression be into is very similar to, no, it's the same. It's the same as like. I am into. Some people say, for example, hey, are you into video games? No, I am not into video games. You see? You can use the same context. Give me an example of something that you like.
I am into in English class.
Good, excellent. In this case, English class, I would say eliminate class because you cannot. Well, okay, wait. Do you want to say that you like the English class? That you like your classes?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, in that case, you need to say what English class? A specific English class?
In the English class
The can be complete
or
idea.
in my English class.
I think I was thinking in my. Mhm.
Okay. I am
Action.
into in my English class.
Eliminate in because I am into is not similar to enter.
Okay.
So eliminate in.
I am into my English class.
Exactly. That is correct. Usually, the word be into is usually used more for for hobbies, for activities that you enjoy. Like, comma, enjoy. Let's colocate this here. Because yes, you can enjoy your English class, but also you can enjoy studying English. Or only, probably what you like is the language. So I am into English per se. You see? You
Okay.
can speak about anything. That was a good example. Very nice. Let's go to the next level. Okay? Something more difficult. You can do this. You can do this. Check this out. Please pronounce this one over here. Action.
But of.
Good. Excellent.
Level A2. Synonym. Postpone or delay.
Correct.
We will have to put off the meeting until next week.
That's correct. Right? In this example, replace the word put off for the A2 synonym. What do you get?
Mm. Mm.
What is the A2 synonym for put off?
To delay?
Exactly. Do you understand delay? Right? So when you delay something, let's imagine that you don't have time for you don't have time for the meeting because you have a lot of work. So you need to delay your meeting. You cannot have the meeting today. Hey guys, let's put off the meeting. Let's put off the meeting because I cannot have the meeting these days. Right? You postpone, you delay for another day. Give me an example.
Teacher, delay is a regular verb?
Yeah, it's regular.
Regular verb?
Yes. Present
Okay.
delay, past delayed.
Okay. My example is I delayed my vacations for work.
You delayed your vacations for work. I like it. Okay. Now replace delay.
Please, the time?
No, replace the
Okay.
word delayed
Okay.
for the phrasal verb.
Okay. I put off my vacations for work.
Exactly. You put off your vacations for work. Very good example. You see, it's very nice to have the A2 synonym so you can use a B1 word. You see? Excellent, Sucho. Very good. All right, now let me say hello to Robert because Robert came. Hello, Robert.
Hello, teacher.
What's up? You came. Very nice.
Yes.
Very, very nice, man. We are talking about phrasal verbs. Do you
Uh-huh.
understand what we are doing?
In this moment, I don't know. I suppose, or you read the phrasal verb and give you a example.
Exactly, but you need to, or the strategy that we are using is to study an easier synonym.
Okay, 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 okay.
If you have the ability to make an example with the easy word, then you can replace the easy word for the phrasal verb.
Mhm.
In this case, for example, the word I am into reading can eliminate I am to, no, sorry, I am into, and you can say I like reading, I
Mhm.
enjoy reading.
Mhm.
You see? Sochil made an example with put off. She said, I have to delay my vacations for work.
Mhm.
Replace delay, and we obtain I have to
Put
put
off.
off my vacation for work.
Mhm.
Got it?
Okay.
Your turn. Let's go through. Let's go through. Oh, okay, this one. Mhm. Let's go. Action movie.
Go for.
That's right.
Uh,
Meaning
this is the meaning. Choose.
exactly. Come with the example. No, the example that you have in front.
Ah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure which degree to go for. It is a really difficult decision. I'm not sure
Which
which,
degree? This two was extra. Which degree? Do you understand what is degree?
like degree. Yeah, like Fahrenheit and Celsius.
In a different context. But here, the degree is your university study,
Ah, yeah, yeah, yeah.
right? That is your degree. So, for example, if you have a master's degree, that is your objective, you know.
Mhm.
So, if you understand what we are saying, it says, I am not sure which degree to go for. If you replace go for the A2 meaning, you obtain
I'm not sure which choose.
complete idea. I'm not sure.
I'm not sure which degree to choose.
You see, that's the
Uh-huh.
one. To make an original example, think about a verb, an example with choose, and then replace it with the phrasal verb.
Uh-huh. I don't know which color of. I don't know. I don't know.
You are correct, eh? I don't know which. Sounds good.
Color. Which color suit
Mhm.
choose?
Which color suit choose? Which color suit? Color suit sounds incomplete because you have two nouns. Color is a noun and suit is a noun. Every time you have two nouns together,
Uh-huh.
you will need a connector.
Uh,
Try.
Color. Yeah. I don't know which color of suit.
Exactly.
Choose.
Choose. Now the verb is alone, right?
Need to choose.
Mm-mm. No, again, because need is another verb that is alone. You need to connect this verb.
I don't know which color of suit. I don't know which color of suit. Of suit.
You don't know which color of suit.
To choose.
Excellent, brother. Very good. Because the standard connector in this case is two. For simple verbs, you need a connector. Perfect. Now replace choose for the phrasal verb.
I don't know which color of suit to go for.
Excellent. Excellent. The connector two keeps. You need to keep it there. That was fantastic.
Okay.
Very good job. Very good job, Robert. Excellent. Let's go to the next one. Wow, this is super useful. Super useful. Look at this. Yeah. Look at this, Joe. Help me with this one.
Run out of.
Sorry,
Leveling
pronunciation. How do you pronounce this word?
out.
Uh-oh. Watch out. Let's go through the dictionary.
Out.
Excellent.
Okay.
Out.
Run out of.
Good.
Meaning not have any left or remaining. Could you go to the shop? We have run out of milk and bread.
The A2 meaning was more difficult. Let me check the dictionary. If what happens if I check remain? I think this is B1. Ah, okay. No, this is new. This is new. This is going to be a B1 meaning. Okay? What is to remain? Look at this. This one over here.
To still be present after the other parts have been removed, used, etc. To continue to exist.
It's a B1 verb. To continue to exist. For example, let's imagine that you have what can be? I like this example. Very little of the house remained after the fire. After the fire. Before the fire, the house was beautiful. But after the fire, the house was destroyed and only small pieces remained, continued to exist. Only a few parts continued to exist.
Similar to stay?
Safe with me?
No, to stay.
To stay. Okay. In Spanish? In Spanish? Or no. In Spanglish. Probably, yes. But in English, no, because stay is when you go for vacation and you
Huh?
stay in a hotel or you stay in your family's house.
Okay.
So this is not similar to stay, but you understand is what happens after a modification. You know, for example, do you remember the TV show Family Feud? You know this in Spanish. In America, it's a different name, but you know this. Family Feud is like a question. 100 Mexicans know about this, and you need to respond. Right? Do you know this? Or no? Such a
No, teacher.
yes, you know. Imagine this is Steve Harvey. Eliminate Steve Harvey and replace it with El Vitor. Do you
Okay.
remember the TV show? Right?
Okay.
Or Marco Antonio Regil.
Yes,
No,
teacher.
Regil, no, say yes, Regil. Right?
Uh-huh.
So this television show, this TV show, has seconds. Oh no, you need to accumulate points. You need, for example, 100 points. And you have 90 points in this moment. So you need 10 points remaining. You have 10 points remaining.
Mhm.
You see? Teacher, how much time do I have to finish the exam? You have 20 minutes remaining. Got it?
Got it, teacher.
Well, it's important to understand remaining so you can understand run out of. Because I associate this with cereal. Let's say, for example, a cereal box. I need to go to the supermarket when there is no cereal remaining. I need to go to the supermarket when there is no cereal remaining. This means I need to go when I run out of cereal. I need to go when I run out of cereal. There is no more in existence. Do you understand?
So, teacher.
So, I know it's difficult. So, remaining is the rest. How much cereal is remaining? Probably 2 or 3 portions. Okay. I have breakfast today. I can go to the supermarket tomorrow. Then tomorrow, I take my cereal. Uh-oh, no cereal remaining. I ran out of cereal. I don't have any left.
Okay, teacher, I got it.
Now you got it. You
Yes,
see?
teacher. Uh-huh.
That is to remain or left. You see? So what you don't have, what do you need to go to the supermarket? What do you need to go to the supermarket for?
Me, teacher?
Yes.
Excuse me.
You give me an example. Come on. I'm here waiting.
In this moment, I run out of pasta.
Oh, perfect. You ran out of pasta. You need to go for more.
Yes, I need to go for. I need
For
to go
pasta.
to the supermarket for pasta.
Perfect. Excellent, excellent example. Very good. That is to run out of. Run out of cereal, run out of pasta, run out of shampoo, etc. Very good. The next one. Go, Robert. What about this one over here? Action.
Find out.
Yes.
Okay. Find out, meaning discover information. Last week, I found out I failed the final exam on the course. I will need to retake it next month.
Discover information. Information exclusively, not like discover oxygen, for example, or to discover anything. It's exclusively about information. So in the class, I can tell you, hey, come in, let's, no, for example, in a mysteries TV show, there is a
Mr.
mystery. In a mysteries TV show,
TV show.
right? And you have this person and says, do you want to know the secrets of Washington DC? Let's find out. Let's discover information. Got it? Give me an example.
A ver, ok. The police find out some evidence.
Okay.
To find the guilty.
Find out evidence to find the guilty. Okay, that's probable.
To discover the.
No. To find is correct. Okay. Yes. Don't change it to Spanglish. Is definitely. It's more common to use phrasal verbs to find. Okay. Now, are you speaking in past or in present or in future?
The police find out. Okay, the original idea is the police find out some evidence to find the guilty, no?
Exactly. But are you speaking in present or in past? Right, because find is present.
Present. The police found out.
Correct.
Please found out some evidence to find the guilty.
Excellent. That's much better. That's much better. Very good. They found out evidence to find the guilty. Perfect.
Okay.
What about the next one? Let me find another one that is for your level. Because there are very difficult phrasal verbs, but I need something more B1. Okay, I get it. But before we continue, Jessie. Hello, Jessie.
Hi, sorry.
Hi. No, no problem, no problem. Only Robert and Sochil are here.
Oh, yes.
Mhm.
So that's all.
That's all.
Anybody else?
Anybody else?
Well, all right. So thank you. Good night.
Have a good night. See you
Bye,
later.
Jessie.
See you.
All right. Look at this. The next one goes Sochil. Action.
Look after,
Correct.
meaning take care of. It is very important to look after your friends and family because they will always help you when you need them.
That's correct. Right? Do you understand look after? Sochil?
Yes, teacher. I understand.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So to look after, give me an example of it.
I uh, I look after. No, I have looked after.
Okay.
Uh,
I have look after. Are you saying have in what context? Have auxiliary or have obligation?
in obligation, teacher.
Okay, you need a connector. It's incomplete.
Okay. I have to look after.
Much better.
Uh, um, to look after of my healthy.
Eliminate off.
Okay. I have to look after my healthy.
Kinda. Healthy is a description. What's the concept?
Okay. Mm, I have to look after my health.
Excellent. You need to look after your health.
Mm, um, I um, I have to look after my health
Right.
because I will get sick.
Exactly. Because I will. No, that sounds like a promise. And you
Okay.
don't promise to get sick, right?
Okay.
It's more like
Mm,
I can, because that is possible, or I might, possibility to.
okay. I I look. I have to look after with my no. I have to look after my health.
Okay.
Because can I no because I might sick.
Excellent. But sick is a description. You need a verb.
In this case, I need get.
Exactly. Precisely.
Okay. I have to look after after my health because I might get sick.
Yes, of course. Yes, of course. That sounds much, much better. Very good. All right. There you have it. Right? Look after. Do you understand look after? Any question, Robert? Any question, anyone? Easy. Okay. The final two: throw away and get rid of. I really like these two because both mean to put in the trash, receptacle. Right? Both mean to put in the trash receptacle. Both throw away and get it off. What is a trash receptacle? This is a trash receptacle. Let me show you. Let's say this one. Right? You have you finish your coffee in the paper cup, you put it in the trash receptacle. So you need to think about trash. Every time you think about this phrasal verb, think about trash. Right? I don't need it, so I get rid of it. I repeat, I don't need it, so I get rid of it. I don't need it, so I throw it away. As you can see, this is a separable phrasal verb. Just like that. Example number one. Throw away, for example, I don't need that old chair. No. I don't need that. You can throw it away. You see? Or another. Get rid of. I can say I can't get rid of this headache. You see? Oh my god, this headache is too heavy. No aspirin can help me. I cannot get rid of this headache. This is to put in the trash in a metaphoric way, of course. Understand? So, Robert, you're gonna tell me an example with get rid of, and Sochil, you tell me an example with throw away. It's easy.
Rid of.
Incomplete. Get. Because rid of is only the complement. The word is get.
Get, okay. Get rid of. Get it
That's
off.
right.
Okay.
Give me an example, Robert.
Okay, please. Silence. And get rid of your opinion. It was
Wow, that was a very specific example. Are you okay?
Everything is okay. It's a valid, for example.
It's an example. It's an example. Very good, man. Very, very good. That was excellent.
Okay.
Nice. Sochil, throw away.
She throw away.
Throw is present. Well, no. In present is throws, but are you speaking in present or in past or in future or when?
Past.
Past, no? What is the past of throw? Let me help you. That's regular.
Through.
Excellent. That's irregular. Throw, through, thrown.
Okay. Okay. She threw away.
Good.
My fabrics. My fabrics.
Your fabrics again.
She threw my fabrics in the trash.
In the trash is similar to away. So it is
Okay.
in the trash.
So she threw away my fabrics.
Excellent. That sounds better. Very good. There you have it, guys. 10 common phrasal verbs for you. These are the ones that we saw today. Okay, number 1, hang out. Number 2, get into. Number 3, be into.
What is the meaning of liking?
Of what?
Start liking or liking?
Liking. No, liking. Liking is the ing for like.
Okay. Okay.
Start liking. In the past, I didn't like, but now I started liking.
Okay.
Got it?
Mm-hmm.
That's one. We saw go for. We saw run out of. We saw find out. We saw look after. And we saw throw away and get rid of. Which both mean to put something in the trash. A very interesting vocabulary class. And you see, they look very difficult, but really they are not. So easy to identify phrasal verbs. Come on, Robert, you always laugh.
It's I don't know. In my case, I think that I need to study, or I don't know. I think that in my case, I need to read and
yes, definitely.
How can I say practice, or I don't know. How can I express?
I think you want. I know what you want to say. You want to say like, immerse yourself in the language.
Mm-hmm.
Like explore different things, different people talking, and this is a tip I can give you definitely. And you should definitely do that.
Because it's a different way to say some things, but it's not the same. Like, for example, like, no, it's more easy say like, but I don't know, in the how can I say that the native people don't use like.
Exactly.
It's more common to use be into.
Exactly. And then you hear.
And now I need to, how can I say, memorize or something like that.
Yes.
To to memorize be into, replace like. It's synonym, and
Exactly.
it's more common to use than like.
Totally yes. And you will see that if you expand the synonyms that you know, your level of English will grow.
Yeah.
It goes up and up and up and up and up. So it's a very, very good strategy. Okay.
And this is the more easy, no? Or it's the first step, because I see the A2, A1, no, only A2, A2, no. A2,
Let's
A2,
say
A2. This is
B2.
for beginners, no?
Yes. Phrasal verbs for beginners. When you see the next phrasal verbs, it's like, Jesus Christ, you know?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, exactly. But to be honest, look at your abilities, because get rid of in the dictionary appears as B2.
Okay.
So you understood one. Let's catch more. Okay. Very good, guys. Excellent class. Very, very good class. So let's finish for the moment. Have a very good weekend. Enjoy your Saturday and your Sunday. And I will see you on Monday. Okay?
Thank you, teacher. You too.
Thank you, teacher.
See you later.
Bye. Till.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Good
Bye.
night.